was the time I woke him up for school and he cheerfully said, "Have you got my cakes? We have to bring homemade cakes in today." So, two choices: race out into morning traffic to get fairy cakes, or get a bollocking from school. So, I get back with the cakes, melt some chocolate on them, poke a few holes in them, tear the edges a bit like it looks like a 5-year-old's made them. And Ricky stands there, little hands in his school trouser pockets, beaming at me. Homework was the best. He brought a project home in the Romans once. I really got into that one. I flattened milk bottle tops for shields, made a fire and matchsticks, stuck on bits of cotton wool for smoke. There I was, laying on the floor with all the felt-tip pens, while he was happily sat on the sofa watching me. I was a bit short of money once, so I took him with me to deliver Betterware catalogues. He had run up and down the paths, delivering them in the letterboxes. I thought it would wear him out, but he loved it. Sometimes he didn't get home till 9 o'clock, and we had fish and chip supper. It was like that with it just being the two of us. We never had any rules. I used to find it strange when we went to other people's houses and they had this strict little system going on. Tea at 5, homework at 6, bed at 7. I thought it was like prison or being in the army. I did try to organise him once. Ricky was in his bedroom and he had tipped a massive box of Lego all over the floor. The floor was covered, and I mean covered. And he was happily sat there clicking pieces together. So I said, "Ricky, you need to tidy your room." He didn't bat an eyelid. He just said, "I can't tidy my room because the sun's on my back." The sun was pouring through the window onto his beautiful blonde hair. It shone like gold. And it was just then I realised he was in the moment. He was just being. You know, we're called human beings, but we're never just being human. It took a 5-year-old to teach me that. And I suppose that's always why I've been rushing around, organising his bag, doing his homework, because I'm a doer, not a beer. And that's probably what's wrong with the world today. Everybody's dashing about, chasing their tails, stressing themselves into early graves. He was 16 when he left school and started college. All the other kids were spending their allowance, their educational allowance, on sweets and cigarettes. Not Ricky. He was learning to drive. I watched him from the window as he nervously drove out on his first lesson. And when he came back, he had his 5-year-old beaming face on again. Only this time with stubble. By the time he started university, I'd managed to save enough to get him a little car. Oh, it was going to be the first time he was on the motorway. And he was like, "Oh, I'll be fine." I was, "Phone me as soon as you get there. Phone me as soon as you get there." I waved him off from the window. I had this strange feeling in my stomach, like an ache. Then I felt sick. I was picturing him on the motorway with all those big juggernauts, and I just kept chanting, "Please God, let him be safe. Please God, let him be safe." Somehow, I knew it was the end. And I'm crying because he did get there safe. And he passed his degree. And he became a man a good man. A man who knows how to just be. And I'm crying because he's mine. And I'm so proud. And all those childhood moments that are gone from me, that I'll never have back, are just starting for him now. But I will never stop loving that little boy with the sun on his back.